Men Without Women by Haruki Murakami is a collection of 7 short stories that explore themes of loneliness, loss, and the complex nature of relationships. The stories delve into the lives of men who, each in their own way, grapple with solitude and a sense of incompleteness. Written in Murakami's distinctive style, blending realism with a sense of surrealism and existential undertones, the collection examines how men experience isolation, yearning, and heartbreak, particularly in the absence of women. The first story, Drive My Car, follows an aging actor, Kafuku, who hires a young female chauffeur named Misaki. As they drive together, Kafuku opens up about his late wife's infidelity and the impact it has had on him. Through their conversations, Kafuku confronts his own unresolved feelings of betrayal and loss. Misaki's quiet strength and resilience help him process his grief, and he ultimately begins to understand the complexities of his wife's actions. The story examines how shared vulnerability can lead to healing, even in the unlikeliest of circumstances. In Yesterday, Murakami explores a complex friendship between 2 young men, Kitaru and Tanemura. Kitaru is eccentric, and although he has a long-term girlfriend named Erika, he suggests that Tanemura date her instead, hoping to better understand his own emotions. Tanemura agrees, but their date brings unexpected emotions to the surface, highlighting the intricacies of love and friendship. The story delves into the uncertainties of young love and self-identity, illustrating the confusion that often accompanies relationships in early adulthood. An Independent Organ tells the story of Dr. Tokai, a successful, middle-aged plastic surgeon who prides himself on maintaining a series of casual relationships without emotional attachment. His life takes a dramatic turn when he unexpectedly falls in love with a woman who does not reciprocate his feelings. Heartbroken and unable to cope with the unanticipated vulnerability, Dr. Tokai withdraws from life and ultimately succumbs to his despair. Through Tokai's tragic downfall, Murakami examines the dangers of emotional suppression and the devastating effects of unrequited love. Scheherazade revolves around a lonely man named Habara, who is confined to his home under mysterious circumstances. His only visitor is a woman he refers to as Scheherazade, who comes to his house, shares intimate moments with him, and tells him strange, dreamlike stories. Her tales are often surreal, revealing glimpses of her past and her inner world. Over time, Habara becomes deeply attached to her, realizing that her presence has given meaning to his isolated life. The story highlights the power of storytelling as a way to connect with others and escape loneliness. Kino follows a man who, after discovering his wife's infidelity, leaves his job and opens a bar. In the quiet solitude of his bar, Kino encounters strange characters and experiences unsettling events that mirror his own emotional turmoil. As he comes to terms with his pain, Kino finds a sense of inner peace, but the supernatural elements of his journey suggest that unresolved emotions can take on a life of their own. The story combines elements of realism and surrealism, exploring themes of betrayal, healing, and self-discovery. Samsa in Love is a unique reimagining of Franz Kafka's The Metamorphosis. In this story, Gregor Samsa awakens in human form, disoriented and vulnerable, after having spent his life as an insect. As he navigates his new body, he encounters a hunchbacked locksmith who comes to repair his door. The two share a brief, yet profound connection, and Gregor experiences love and compassion for the first time. Murakami uses Kafka's character to explore themes of transformation, empathy, and the longing for human connection. The final story, Men Without Women, serves as a reflection on the broader themes of the collection. The narrator, who has lost a woman he loved, reflects on the profound sense of emptiness that comes from being left alone. He contemplates the unique pain that men feel when separated from the women who brought meaning to their lives. The story encapsulates the central theme of loneliness and highlights the inevitable sadness of losing a deep connection. Throughout Men Without Women, Murakami explores the emotional landscapes of men who find themselves isolated and yearning for connection. Each story offers a unique perspective on loneliness, love, and the search for meaning. Murakami's characters are often haunted by memories and what-ifs, facing their vulnerabilities in the quiet moments of solitude. The stories blend the mundane with the surreal, creating a dreamlike atmosphere that reflects the inner turmoil of the protagonists. With delicate prose and introspective storytelling, Men Without Women captures the bittersweet essence of human relationships, leaving readers to ponder the complexities of love, loss, and the resilience required to face a life without companionship.